Hennig, Mr. Perfect. You know, everything in my life has been absolutely perfect. And it's a lot of people's dream to be perfect. But with me, see, it's no dream. It's reality. It's life. And take the simple game of bowling. It's everybody's dream to bowl the perfect game. Well, being Mr. Perfect, you sit back on the couch, you put your feet up, and you relax because you are going to witness the perfect.
Hey, Curt Hennig fans. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Nobody Beats Curt Hennig. Nobody. I am your host, Mrs. Witchy Perfect. We're back for another episode, guys. We're going to actually do another Portland match, Curt Hennig versus Billy Whitecloud. I actually like this match because it was like a babyface versus babyface match in Portland because the crowd is cheering for both. Shockingly enough. The first thing I want to say is SummerSlam was not really my cup of tea. I actually had to watch, 89 and 90 to kind of get the bad taste out of my mouth. And stuff, I mean, you guys will already know this, but stuff happened that I already knew was going to happen. The Seth Rollins thing. Excuse me. I had predicted that on Oh, excuse me. I had predicted that back on Pro Wrestling Talk. I think when we were doing the SummerSlam thing, we just didn't know when Rollins was going to show up. And of course, it's Punk versus Gunther. So Gunther actually was hurt, and I think had surgery or something. Might have hurt himself when he got tripped on the table. And he actually did have surgery, but I do remember that I was actually predicting that Seth Rollins was not hurt, especially because he did not. First of all, he was still on camera. Second of all, and you can go back through the archives. I'm not sure what episode we uh, reviewed SummerSlam or whatever, but we definitely predicted it. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. We definitely predicted that Seth Rollins would be back, and that he was not hurt at all, that he faked it, and it was part of the storyline. So, I was listening to Jim Cornette, and they were saying how they're pushing Braun Breaker. He's the future. Yeah, I get that, but you literally whatever you did for Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, when we all thought that, or when everyone else thought that Seth Rollins was hurt, you literally just buried them, and that was all in vain, I think. And I agree with Jim Cornette that literally was all in vain because, I mean, what was the point of doing it when Seth Rollins was just going to come back anyway and become champion just like we knew he was? Um, and sorry. I need to, I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay. So anyway, I'm sorry about that. But I wanted to say that the only thing about SummerSlam I actually liked was, well, there's two things. So of course you had the Karrion Cross match, though I think Karrion should have won. But I did like that match. I think Karrion really stole the show with Sami Zayn. He can work with Sami Zayn. I think there's a lot of other guys, and I have a lot to say about Karrion Cross, so we will get to that. But right now, I just want to say some things about SummerSlam because for me, it just recently passed. For you, it will be. Oh, sorry, I have to itch my foot. For you, Clash in Paris is coming up soon, so we will be reviewing that at a later date. Right now, this is being recorded as of 8/8. For all my spiritual people, 8/8 portal. How well is yours going? No. So the one great thing, or the two great things about SummerSlam, like I said, that I actually liked. Excuse me for just a moment. All right. So the two things I actually liked at SummerSlam were the Karrion Cross match, though I think Karrion should have won. I think he definitely should have gotten the win there. And then, sent him off with a win under his belt when he went to go do his book tour. Now, guys, I know I've seen this a lot on X and stuff, how, the people are saying, well, that Karrion and Scarlett's contract are going to expire, and how dare WWE not give him a win, or why is he not on Raw? Guys, remember, he just wrote a book. I mean, let's not flip out too much, and let's let Karrion and Scarlett, of course. I just saw that they actually did another haunted house, so I'm very excited to watch that, and I need to binge watch it again, because that's if you ever get to see, I'll try to link it in the description field. It's the something in Sachi, Scarlett and Shachi is her name. I'm sorry if I said that completely wrong. Well, anyway, they have like a ghost hunting thing, which I'm really, really into, because I would love to do that myself. I just don't have the money right now to do that. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay. So, anyway, if you can watch that, watch it, because I just absolutely love it. Anyway, remember that Karrion Kross just came out with his book. So Life is Worth Fighting or something. Life is Fighting or something. I'm sorry. I'm getting my copy soon, very soon. It should be today, sometime today, as of 8/8, 2025, right? So, let's not panic. I'm sorry. I'm just going to take one more second. Man, I'm just having a coughing fit for some reason. All right. So, anyway, back to regular schedule program. If you hear like little things of silence, don't panic. I didn't go anywhere. I just will have a coughing fit from here for a little bit, little dry air today. But anyway, so remember, he just came out with a book, and I remember Karrion saying on X that he was going to be going on a book tour. So let's not panic, everybody. I know that he's going to be going a lot of places. They are going to, they are going to be signing a lot of books. So, okay, sorry. 5-minute break, everyone. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So I just wanted to show it. Oh no, my background. Revenge of the background. Here, let me take my background off for a minute. Okay, so everyone can see this. I got it. Karrion Kross's book. Yes, yes, yes. It actually just came in. It just came up on the porch. The guy came up on the porch. I was like, thank you. He's like, yeah, no problem. So I'm very, very excited, guys. If you can get this book, get it. I wish I could send it to him to sign, but Karrion, I got your book. Like he's gonna watch the show, right? But I got your book, Karrion. Finally, finally, finally. I will take a picture and show it on X, so you guys will already have known this. Oh, great, you got Karrion's book. Whoopie-doo. Right? But I'm very excited to get Karrion Kross's book. So, all right. Everyone couldn't see him because, like, I mean, not that you couldn't see him. You can see it, but the background blurs me out, and it blurs everything else out. Okay. So anyway, getting back to what we were talking about, the first thing I liked was Karrion Kross, and I was telling everyone to calm down, calm down, calm down. You don't have to worry. Karrion Kross is not going anywhere. And I saw something on X recently, and I can't agree with it more. Okay. I cannot agree with this any more than, I mean, because I literally was talking to my man, and I was like, you know what? He's right. He is absolutely correct. Paul Heyman, excuse me. Sorry, my hair. Paul Heyman was on a weekend special show, and he was talking about Karrion Kross and how he thinks Karrion Kross is going to become just as popular as Stone Cold Steve Austin, or has been pushed like Steve Austin. And let me elaborate that for the people who don't know or didn't watch the Attitude Era, or you weren't around then. Kind of like I didn't watch a lot of the territories because I wasn't around then till like 86, and I watched when I first saw Curt Hennig, for the very first time. I actually saw him at SummerSlam 1990. So it was him and Kerry Von Erich. So, you know, if you didn't get to see the Attitude Era, which sorry, my nose is itchy, was the end of the 90s. So like 98, 99. If you didn't get to see much of that, it was like 97, 98, 99, and then like 2000-ish. 2001, 2002, I think. Anyway, making a long story short, which not very short, but I wanted to say that if you actually remember, if you have seen the Attitude Era, I don't know, where my audience is on that. If you're like, if you were born in the 90s, if you're born in the 80s, if you're born in the 70s, then you will remember the Attitude Era. If you were born in 97, 98, 99, of course you won't remember this unless you've seen old clips. Like you go on Peacock and watch the Attitude Era through, 97 through 2002, I think. Anyway, well, 2001, 2002, something like that. But but if you go back and you watch that, because like I said, I don't know where my audience stands on that, but I was in 97, I was 11, 12 and 13, 14, 15 and 16. So I was a teenager when the Attitude Era came into it. Almost, like 97, I was like 11. So I was like a teenager in 99. And I watched the whole Austin versus McMahon. I was totally Stone Cold. I love Stone Cold. Okay. Love Stone Cold Steve Austin. I love the whole Austin McMahon feud. In fact, I just reminded my dad the other day that he had gotten me 2 pay-per-views during the Austin versus McMahon series or feud. It was St. Valentine's Day Massacre, and the other one was Fully Loaded when it was Austin and Undertaker in a First Blood match. Um, what a great match for both competitors. And of course, Austin won. We were so happy. It was like the end of an era because, McMahon had to leave if Austin won. So amazing, amazing, amazing. I just can't. I can't stress enough how awesome these, the feud was. And Paul Heyman said, he sees a lot of what's happening with Karrion Kross, because if you remember in 97 and 98, the fans were really pushing Stone Cold. They didn't want him to be a heel. They turned him face. And I do remember that. I do remember that if you ever seen the Austin versus McMahon video that they made about the feud, they were saying how the fans kind of, he was a heel and they kind of turned him face so that they could, they wanted to live vicariously through Austin. So then when Austin versus McMahon came into it, the feud just exploded. Everybody wanted to see this feud because everyone hated their boss, or pretty much. So it was like you were living vicariously through Stone Cold, who would flip the bird and destroy Vince McMahon, which is what you wanted to see week after week. You wanted to see Austin versus McMahon, right? I loved that feud. Like I said, I lived through it. I was pretty much a 12, preteen and a teenager. The whole 2 years that went on, or a year and a half, I guess. It feels like 2 years, right? But it did kind of start in like 97 after Brett got screwed. So after the Montreal screw job, I think that's when, they kind of had, the Austin era. And then, of course, it went into 98. So then you had 98 at WrestleMania 14. Austin got the belt from Shawn Michaels. And there were people like, oh, we didn't know if Shawn Michaels was going to drop the belt. Of course he would. He'd have to. I mean, he's doing a job for Stone Cold. So if Michaels had screwed that up, I doubt he would have been with the WWE anyway, or it was known as the WWF at the time. But anyway, it was the Attitude Era, and I agree wholeheartedly. Now that we've gone on this rant, I agree wholeheartedly with Paul Heyman, what he said. Karrion Kross is very, very starting out very, very, very much like how Stone Cold started. how Austin was the ringmaster, but that didn't really work out for him, even though he was with Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase would actually leave and go to WCW and fund the NWO. And then Austin kind of was like left to his own device, and it was really the fans. The fans had turned Stone Cold face. So, and then of course you had the Bret Hart screw job, and what would have happened if the Click stuff hadn't happened and Triple H hadn't gone out in Madison Square Garden and was like killing kayfabe, I guess. A lot of people ask, what would have happened if Triple H had won the King of the Ring instead of Stone Cold in 1996? There's a whole bunch of stuff, but do I think Stone Cold still would have been a big thing? Oh, yes. Yes. I think Stone Cold Steve Austin would eventually, even if he hadn't won the King of the Ring and said Austin 316 says I just whooped your ass. I honestly, Austin was he was supposed to be a heel. And as Austin describes it, he was supposed to be like a chicken shit heel like Ric Flair. But like I said, the fans didn't want him to be a heel. They actually wanted him to be a babyface and started cheering him. So they turned him face. So they're going to do the same thing to Karrion Kross. I don't know if they're going to turn him face exactly because we kind of like him as a heel, the devil, right? But I see something happening like the Stone Cold Steve Austin face turn, and then eventually the Austin versus McMahon. If they can get Karrion to that point of like where he works with someone for like a year and a half, 2 years, like an Austin versus McMahon thing, Karrion will be a bigger star than Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, Austin, he is a legend in this sport. Everybody knows that. I'm not taking anything away from Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm just saying the way things are going for Karrion Kross, I could see him being bigger, a bigger superstar, a bigger draw, a bigger everything to Stone Cold Steve Austin. And honestly, I can't wait to see that. I honestly think that's going to happen because there's so much charisma and talent that he has. And Paul Heyman was saying the same exact thing. If you haven't seen this on Twitter yet, please look this up. It's a Paul Heyman interview, and he talks about Karrion Kross and how it is so much like the Stone Cold feud or the Stone Cold push. Would Stone Cold be as big as he is today? Probably. But he had that tremendous push, and then of course the crowd got into it, and McMahon thought, "Oh, we got something here. So let's add to it. Let's add and make a big heel." So Mr. McMahon, the Mr. McMahon character came out for Stone Cold. So they have to do something like that for Karrion Kross. Maybe not the exact same thing, because like I said, Kross is a heel. Karrion Kross is a heel. So maybe have that good baby face, like maybe Cody. I could see Cody having great matches with Karrion, excuse me. I could see CM Punk having great matches with Karrion. Even Seth Rollins, and I don't like Seth Rollins. I'm not a big Seth Rollins fan, and that is why I really hated night one. Because again, I knew Seth Rollins was not hurt, and I was like, "Oh, here he comes! Yeah, he's gonna win." you like totally you killed the fun out of it, Like I knew it was going to happen, so I was just like, ugh. And then the Karrion Kross, he doesn't win. I honestly think they should have given him that win so that when he went on his book tour, when he comes back, he could say, "Hey, I beat Sami Zayn. I'm back. I'm better than ever." Blah blah blah. Again, the crowd is behind Karrion, and again, I agree with Paul Heyman on the fact that he compared him to Stone Cold, how Stone Cold rose, how the fans pushed Stone Cold to be a face, and he was a face for many years. Of course, Austin had that neck injury. I don't think Karrion has anything like that, but we wish Karrion the best. Have fun on your book tour first. A lot of people, like I said, I just got his book. So if you are able to get his book, please do so. I just got a copy for me. and I'm going to be reading it. It also has a forward from Drew McIntyre, the other guy I like, the other heel I like, because Drew is a real wrestler in my opinion. I just don't like the fact that he gets in all these tables, ladders, and chairs and matches. I just don't think that it's good for Drew McIntyre. He's not going to have longevity if he keeps doing these crappy matches, I think. But he is a man's wrestler. He looks like a wrestler. He acts like a wrestler. He is the wrestler, right? All right, for just a second. Okay. So that was night 1. So the only thing I liked in night 2, hey, Cody got the belt back and no one really cared, right? I heard I know that my host for Pro Wrestling Talk, Angel Riviera, every night or every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless it's scheduled to change. Like we weren't on last week. This will be in the future, but we weren't on during SummerSlam. And we will be back. You will have already seen it, so already in the future. But you will hear all of this again because I can't stress this enough. Like, no one gave a crap that Cody Rhodes got the belt back. Everybody was talking about Brock Lesnar. I have a lot to say, and I'll say it on Pro Wrestling Talk about Brock Lesnar. I don't think it's appropriate for here. All I will say about Brock Lesnar is I am not a big Brock Lesnar fan. I never was. I never liked Brock Lesnar. I hated the whole gimmick. I hated the beast and ugh. I just think that guy's oogly, okay? I didn't like his wrestling. When he did a shooting star press or whatever, he missed a couple of times, ended up hurting himself. So I go back to Dusty when it comes to that stuff. And I'm like, hey kid, stop, don't do shit you can't do, right? Of course, Brock Lesnar is a big star now, but I just wasn't a big Brock Lesnar fan. So I'm not very happy he's back because I didn't jump on that bandwagon. And from what I can tell, and I'll elaborate this more, but I think it's going to be Cena versus probably a Clash at Paris. It's going to be Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, because Cena's going to want that back because Brock Lesnar came out and F5'd him. Whoopee. So that's my little spiel on WrestleMania. Jeez, SummerSlam. Wasn't a big fan of it. I had to turn on 89 and 90 SummerSlam because I actually liked to watch them all the way through. And of course, Curt was against the Red Rooster, and in 1990, of course, he was against Kerry Von Erich. So, I would rather watch those old clips than watch the new stuff because it's just crap. I didn't care about half the matches, and then the matches I did care about kind of were like the CM Punk thing. I actually was happy for CM Punk. I was like, holy crap, they actually let him, have the belt for a few seconds. And then Seth Rollins came out and I think just ruined everything. So, all right. So, speaking of Karrion Kross, we are going to show his match from SummerSlam. Again, this would already be past. And remember, guys, do not panic. He is just on a book tour and a movie premiere, too. So, when he comes back from all that, they have a new contract for him. He's going to be a WWE superstar. And like I said, I see great things coming for him. I think there's going to be great things for him coming in the future. And again, Paul Heyman, 100% correct that he's going to be just like Stone Cold, even bigger than Stone Cold. All right, so let's get this going. And like I said, guys, if you can leave a comment and a like down in the comment field, give a like because now YouTube is only looking at views that when you comment, when you like. So please like, comment, share our content so we can keep this up. I've seen my views on YouTube go drastically down. Sometimes they go up, but mostly they've gone down. So if you can, please like and share and leave a comment so that we can get those views back up and hit that like button so that we can keep this content going. Okay, so everyone can see that. This is Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn here, and Scarlett's over here. So go ahead and press play.
Listen to me, man. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
And then you got that Rich Scarlet yelling at him as well.
No, not a witch. The sinister siren. Call her a witch, Cole. It's another cheap shot. You're taking one at me and taking one at Scarlet now. Be very, very careful.
There's a lot of people that have called her that way. I was just using my journalistic instincts to bring sources forward. And Sami Zayn now with the right hands pounding away on Cross. Look at Sami go.
Karrion Kross smartly covering up there, blocking a lot of those shots. Sami expending a lot of energy, but he has rocked Karrion Kross now.
Reversal. Sami up over the top for the leapfrog.
And this is much better from Sami Zayn, who simply got dragged into a turf war earlier on and is now playing to his own strengths. Sometimes you need to be slapped around a little in that ring to really wake up.
Sami went for the blue thunder bomb, and Kross able to counter it. Doomsday Saito by Karrion Kross.
What an ugly landing for Sami Zayn that was.
Cover now on Zayn, and Sami somehow gets the shoulder up.
New sense if Kross could have hooked the leg there, it might have been over, but this simply isn't only about victory. This is about punishing Sami Zayn until the man cracks.
Karrion Kross reaching out to Scarlett. And there's the steel pipe coming into play again tonight. The pipe that has assaulted Sami Zayn on a number of occasions here.
And the referee is currently unsighted, checking on Sami Zayn. And now there's a distract from Scarlett.
Yeah, Sean Bennett does not see Kross with a steel pipe in his hand. It's Sami Zayn, though. Blue Thunder Bomb off the counter. Near fall for Sami. Now the pipe backfired.
Come on, carry in.
With the referee distracted by Scarlett on the apron, the swing, the miss, and the blue thunder bomb that almost got the 3 count there. It was a delayed count from a distracted referee, and that's possibly the only reason Kross is still in the fight. This is Zayn cracking now. This is the facade beginning to break, Michael Cole.
Absolutely right. Very aggressive Zayn assaulting Kross in the ropes.
Really lost it after that attempt by Kross with the lead pipe once again.
Well, you can't quite blame Sami with everything he's been put through by Kross in the past few weeks.
But is this Kross being proved right? Is the evil starting to seep through of Sami Zayn's soul? The referee struggling to even hold back Sami Zayn at this point. Sami's lost it.
The official Sean Bennett trying to talk some sense into Sami.
Sami needs to regain his composure here.
Yeah, reminding him that you. And now Scarlett offering the weapon to Sami. Now the moment of truth for Zayn.
The moral dilemma. The devil inside is coming out to play tonight.
Well, Sami Zayn cross over to the dark side at the behest of Scarlett. He says no, an emphatic no from Sami Zayn. And now Kross from behind, trying to take advantage. Sami catch. And now Zayn hooks him. Exploder dropped him on the back of his head.
It's a heavy landing for Karrion Kross, who is completely rocked. Eyes just rolled in the back of his head.
Haluma kick.
All right. Oh. All right, stop sharing there. Yeah, so that was the Karrion Kross match. Again, Sami would go on to win. I don't think that should have happened, but again, I'm not, Paul Levesque. So I just think that Karrion Kross should have gone out with at least one win under his belt, or at least a win under his belt. So that way, when he comes back from the book tours, that he can say, hey, I had a win over Sami Zayn. So, all right. So we are going to watch something that I saw just passing by. It is the Hart Foundation when they were heels versus the Islanders. I think it's Haku, and it might be I'm not sure. But for those who have Peacock, if you want to watch this on a separate separate tab, excuse me, it is Primetime Wrestling Season 3, Episode 2, January 14th, 1987. We are 44 minutes and 31 seconds in. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And like I said, if you want to watch along on Rumble, you don't have to put it on another tab because, of course, I have this. I have this up for you to watch. If you're on YouTube and you're listening to the audio, if you want to get this up and you just want to listen to the audio, if you can sync it, if not, pause this and then come back once it's done. Okay, so here we go.
Martial arts in Haku.
Haku. And Haku to you, my friend.
But let's look at the opposition.
Wow, Haku when he was a babyface.
The Anvil, Neidhart, and the man I call
and the other one's Tonga.
Master of Execution.
Tonga and Haku.
Where is the mouth of the South?
Well, very, very good question. Where is Jimmy Hart?
You making another record or something?
He could very well be. And I think that's his business where he is. He's chosen not to be here tonight, and I'm sure it's not without good reason. But you see something that, Monsoon, the team of Haku and Tama, what they lack, as opposed to this Hart Foundation, is killer instinct. And Jim the Anvil Neidhart has got killer instinct. Bret Hart, the Hitman Hart, has got killer instinct. And you're going to see that. That's because
he's second generation.
Very, very soon.
Do you think he learned that in the dungeon?
In the dungeon?
In Calgary, Alberta, Canada?
Without a doubt, he learned that in the dungeon of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Let me tell you something, friends. Wrestling fans out there, they have got, quote-unquote, killer instinct. And as this match progresses, as it's going to soon start here, you listen to what JV's telling you. Remember that word, killer instinct. And you're going to see it happen right here with the Hart Foundation.
Bret Hart, the son of Stu Hart, a legend in the world of professional wrestling for many, many years.
A very sadistic individual. Somebody that would pour salt into a wound. Somebody would steal an old lady's cane, stuff like that.
Sounds a little like you, John.
I would sell her some land,
This could be considered as an elimination match right here. Winner of this match, I'm sure that the Championship Committee of the World Wrestling Federation is taking a very close look at the outcome of this match, and possibly the winners will be deemed #1 challengers for the British Bulldogs, Davey Boy Smith and Dynamite Kid.
But I'm very different with you because Valentine and Beefcake are the #1 challengers.
Whom has Valentine and Beefcake beat of late, Johnny?
As of late, they've beat all their competition. They're strictly still undefeated. What's he doing? Wait a second. Did you see what Jimmy the Anvil Neidhart was doing there, like a hypnotic stare at this Jim? That's what I'm talking about, that killer instinct. Jimmy the Anvil Neidhart. He's a rough, tough hombre, baby. Let me tell you something. This comic kid out there, you're going to be wiping that smile off your face in a very short order, my friend. Look at him. Look at him. Did you see that way? He just shoved this guy from behind. This little punk kid out here, this Cabana boy, he's going to be getting his in about less than a minute. We'll talk about the Dream Team later. I'm going to watch this match.
Very confident. Confidence written all over the face of Tama.
Perhaps too confident, Monsoon, to the point of being cocky. A cocky punk kid off the beach over there. That's what he is. Somebody would steal your towel or kick sand in people's face, stuff like that.
Are you saying that the Hitman is not cocky?
He's cocky in a certain way. The guy's a professional. He's got a lot more experience than this kid's got out here, this Tama. A lot more experience. You can back it up.
Absolutely true what you're saying. He has more experience.
He's bigger, stronger. Held that shot put record out there, too, didn't he, at the UCLA, wherever he went to? He's a strong son of a gun, this guy. Big barrel-chested. How much is he weighing? How much does this Anvil guy weigh out here? Neidhart, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. What's he weigh?
Jim the Anvil Neidhart weighed in at 280 pounds of fighting fury.
Yes, sir. Now, here's what I'm talking about. You see that? You see how Curt Hitman Hart took advantage of this punk kid? He had his eye on some little blonde girl out there in the third row, see? And that's what happens to kids like this punk Tama.
Side headlock by the Hitman. Got rid of him in a hurry. Down in front goes Tama. Oh, nice leapfrog. Look out, backward leapfrog. Watch it. Hitman decides to do it about face.
That's all right. That's enough.
Tama right out there. He doesn't have a clue.
Jimmy might have feel his head and we're going nuts right now.
Reverse knife edge sent the Hitman right down to the hard boards here on the runway in Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens. Look, he's going along the way.
I think no, he's not going along. We're just going to go clean the problems out for a second.
He's well on his way to the
Right, where are you
locker room.
going?
Behind him.
If he goes in the locker room to get counted out, they'll lose the match. They don't want to do that.
They want to go home with the short end of the money.
No, they don't. They don't want to go across that border back there with a loss. They don't want it. The Hart Foundation wants to beat these Islanders right here in Toronto. They want to beat them. They want to beat them fair and square and hard.
Or any other way they can.
Yeah, but they want to beat them. See, that's the bottom line. All right, now Neidhart's going to get in there for him.
The powerhouse.
He is the powerhouse. Very well.
Amazing heels, but even better baby faces, I think.
Well, that's what he says. Let's see.
Could have easily had a very successful career.
I think so.
And did have a successful
He
career.
certainly did have it. He just chose pro wrestling. That's all.
Said it wasn't rough enough. Didn't like all those pads and helmets.
Yeah, he likes a challenge. See?
Oh, he's in there with a powerhouse right now. This guy is just unbelievable as far as the strength department is concerned. Very deceiving.
Pretty well even.
Bobby the Brain Heenan owes him a few thou.
He does. Well,
For slamming Big John Studd. Not too many guys have done that.
let's see.
Tama, look at him. Watch him. Got to keep an eye on Tama. He's all over the place. He was just up on that top turnbuckle as these guys are missing blows here. Side headlock. There's the quick tag made. Wide open. Oh, right underneath the armpit. That's smart.
Certainly does. He's winding up there on Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Irish slip now reversal. Too much weight there. Nice forward roll. Got him out of trouble. Oh, look at that. He climbed right up the back of the Anvil.
Like climbing up a pineapple tree.
Reaching over, makes a tag. The Anvil doesn't realize the tag is made. Now he sees Haku getting it from both directions.
They brought him down to one knee. Neidhart went down to one knee, took a couple of those blows, and did fight.
Look at this. We've had now one tag by the Hart Foundation, and we've had at least a half a dozen by the Islanders.
Well, these Islanders are so far, Monsoon. I don't know if you're being fair with fair here, but they've just about broken every rule in the book. Of course, you would never say that about that, you know.
We must be watching something different. Huh?
Well, these guys are coming in the ring whenever they want to come into the ring. They're throwing those karate chops,
Tags have been
some
made.
hot kicks, or whatever the heck they throw.
Reverse thrust kick.
Oh, yeah, reverse. Yeah, reverse. What do you think of the transmission problems or something?
There it is. Trying a little sneak attack. Hitman paid for it.
This Haku is one tough man. I tell you, I do have to give him credit.
He can be alone if he wants to.
Both teams realizing the importance of this match as far as being deemed. I don't even know what day of the week it is for that. Miss Betty.
She knows a lot. She wouldn't work for me if she didn't know.
Told me
what
she was lost in a phone booth the other
No,
day.
she ran off with a guy named Johnny C. But that we've worked that out.
Johnny
Back of my
I hope
women.
so. Let's go
Not
back
the
now,
world.
right now to Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens for the conclusion of this tag match.
Betty.
Just took the words right out of my mouth. Here's what you call teamwork. Pitching in Jim the Anvil.
So far, the continuity portion of this match has to go to the Islanders as the Hart Foundation looks a little bit lost. They may be missing the mouth of the South.
Well, I think Jimmy would have had to regroup it now because they have to settle this match down. You can't go back and forth with these Islanders. They just can't do it, that's all.
Well, you're not going to get him in that way. Drop down. Oh, look at that. From the outside, a well-placed boot by the Hitman. Referee did not see it.
That's what I like to see there. Good move, Jim.
Not going to put the youngster away like that.
You know, this Bret Hart, he's one of the best technicians here in the WWF. He's a great wrestler, no doubt about it. Make no mistake about it.
Look at this double team move here. Wide open. Tama. Oh, excuse me.
Well, when that punk kid, that Tama, when he gets up tomorrow morning, you better get out the Excedrin, pal, because you're going to be feeling it just from that last move right there by Jim the Hitman. A great team. No doubt about it. This Heart
Brett,
Foundation.
the Hitman.
Brett the Hitman.
And Jim.
That's what I said, isn't it? You're really trying to mix me up here. You know that?
Jim,
I'm not jet lagged enough. I have to listen to your comments there. It's a good thing it just runs off me like a duck's back.
I love it.
Yeah.
Tama in trouble here. Right for the picking. And Haku comes in. Whoa, excuse me. Excedrin headed number 5 right there. No tag made there.
Yeah, I thought I saw a real kind of a quick tag.
Yeah, what do you have? A 14-foot arm to make the tag with?
I think he tagged. Say Jim says yeah.
Yeah.
Jim didn't lie, did he? Jim, did he lie to you?
Absolutely not.
I didn't think so.
Hitman reminds me a great deal of one Ace Cowboy Bob Orton in some of his executions.
Definitely. I think they write their own book. They subscribe to their own theory of wrestling. They have their own style.
Tremendous ring technicians.
Yeah.
Tama unloading on he got caught. Ran right into a clothesline. The big guy never budged. And the youngster went down hard and heavy.
He leaves himself too open, Monsoon, this Tama. He's a great, gutsy performer. There's no doubt about it. But he just leaves himself open.
Well, there's no substitution for experience, John.
I think he needs just a little bit more. He's going to get some right here.
Look at this. Referee being distracted. In the meantime, the Hitman doing the number on the outside on Tama. Oh, look at that. All the way down the steps, down to the top 3. Trying to put him out on Church Street here.
Would have done any better.
Look at standing in the corner like nothing happened.
Yeah,
just waiting for the bus.
Yeah. I wish our camera could roll. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. You even hit on it yourself, talking about experience.
Youngster hurt.
Well, I guess he would be hurt. He went down to...
Oh, look at that. Again. Action going outside the ring here in Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens.
Throw him back in and pin him.
Hitman wants him back inside now. He's in there, and the Anvil's waiting for him.
Get him back into that pit you were talking about. Remember the one from Calgary? It's tough.
The torture chamber.
Torture chamber. It's right there. In the Anvil, Neidhart just not letting up. See it taking advantage of a situation. Remember at the onslaught of this broadcast when I told you about Killer Instinct Monsoon? This is what I'm talking about. And the Heart Foundation has it. They threw that kid down those steps. They smashed his head, threw it back in the ring. Now they're punishing him. You don't see them trying to pin him. They're punishing him because they got the Killer Instinct. And
Well,
that's what it takes.
That's a mistake in my book, John. They're not trying to beat him.
Well, you just wait and see what happens here.
If you get an opportunity to put somebody away, nice inverted atomic drop by the Hitman. You have an opportunity to put somebody away with the caliber of these Islanders, you best do it.
Yeah, but don't forget, you got a fresh man standing outside the ring out there. How cold is fresh.
Oh, look at that slap and right across the kisser. Oh, here he comes.
See, he didn't antagonize him. That stupid Haku, see?
And no tag made once again by the Heart Foundation, as they are literally taking control of this match away from the referee.
Well, the referee is still in charge, but I'll tell you something. Sometimes it's questionable. This Johnny Vanello, I question some of his tactics.
Tama fighting, trying to get his way out of that corner as a bear hug slapped on by the Anvil.
It's like walking against a steel brick wall, pal.
He's making a little headway in the outstretched hand of Haku. Referee, oh, look at that. The Hitman came in. Oh, the referee doesn't see the tag.
He never tagged him anyhow.
He did tag him.
Where did he tag him? He missed him by 2 feet.
Now look at this double team here. Oh, mistake. There's the Anvil, drop kicks his partner, the Hitman. And Tama over to make the tag. And coming in a house of fire is Haku. Double noggin knocker. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. Where this was switched, where Brett was the heel and Haku was the baby face.
Haku, oh, look at that. It's paintbrush.
Hate to see that, you know that? He's going to antagonize that Bret Hart. This man's going to come out smoking.
He invited Tama back inside there. A little double team headbutt. Yes. Wow, did he come in and unload? Reverse knife edge.
Up on the top rope.
Oh, look at that hard cross body. And down on the referee not counting. I can't believe it. Anvil comes in, and Tama goes to work on him. All 4 men inside the ring right
Referee should
now.
be getting that Haku out. They got to get that legal man out of there.
Referee's lost control of this one, Johnny B.
He better regain it real quick.
Look at this. Close
Oh, no.
Good move, Anvil. See that? See that heads up move right there?
Delivering close line from the
3, and wow. Okay, so we'll stop sharing there. Hope you enjoyed that. I know that old time matches like that, I'm going to show a lot more of, because I love old time matches. So definitely we'll see that. Okay, now we're going to get ready for our main event, which we're going to watch a Curt promo first, and then we will watch, of course, we'll watch the match between him and Billy Whitecloud. Okay, so let me get that up for you. Here we go. Share and make sure that's all the way up.
All right, on Tuesday, Andre the Giant will be back here, either at a battle royal or a special match. We'll be finding out later. But a week from tonight, this young man gets his shot at Rip Oliver for the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Curt Hennig, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Frank, and thank you all the people. First of all, Frank, I would like to take time out to thank all the people in Portland and surrounding area for coming out to the matches and having a good time. And second of all, I'd like to wish all the mothers out, wherever they may be, tomorrow a very nice Mother's Day, okay? Now, something serious we got to take care of right now. Curt Hennig's been in the Northwest now, Frank, a number of months.
Okay.
I've been working my way up. My father's been here. I've wrestled the best of them. I've had good matches with all of them. I've worked my way up now. Don Owen gave me a title match with Rip Oliver. Rip Oliver in the past has hurt my ribs. Have had my father come in here. We've beaten him before. I've beaten him before. And I feel this time I have a chance now on my own to meet Rip Oliver one-on-one by myself in a title match. Frank, to me, it's a dream that I've worked for. I've been here. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to be the champion, and now I got my chance, and there's not going to be any stopping me. Mr. Oliver, Curt Hennig is here. Next Saturday night is a title match, and you're going to see a new champion.
Curt Hennig, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Curt. And we are going to be back in a moment. We have to pause and listen to some great buys next weekend. And there really are super buys this weekend at Tom Peterson's. Been having some interest lately.
All right, here we go. Now for our main event.
Well, the NWA, the Major League of Professional Wrestling, National Wrestling Alliance, bringing in, sending in 4 of their top women wrestlers coming up in June, I understand. Some of the excitement in the near future. Some more of it. The British Empire heavyweight champion will be here next week.
Let's go,
They
Curt.
said he is something to see in action. Chris Adams, 230-pounder. He'll be making his first appearance. And they say he is quite a wrestler. Billy Whitecloud with the hold. And Whitecloud's going to get a little rough. Set out putting that leg on the rope, which is clearly illegal. And doing a
Oh, that had
drop
hurt.
out on it.
Ouch.
Seat drop, if you will. He's working on the left leg of Curt Hennig. Whitecloud with a toe hold outside. Toe hold. Hennig trying to kick him off it.
Let's go, Curt.
Young Curt
Let's go,
getting a
Curt.
big shot
Let's
Saturday.
go, Curt.
Going against Rip Oliver for the Pacific
Let's
Northwest
go,
Heavyweight
Curt.
title.
Let's go, Curt.
Rip Oliver now holding both the championships, sharing the tag team titles with Matt Bourne. And holding the heavyweight strap, too.
Ouch.
Whitecloud going for the left leg. Curt Hennig once again. Hennig takes him down with the inside cradle. Small package. 1, 2, and no.
Missed it by that much, 99.
Circle in the middle of the ring.
Let's go, Curt.
Lock
Let's
hands.
go, Curt.
And the crowd is kind of split. So you hear a yell of "We want," and then it's multiple choice from that point on. Working an outside toe hold. Curt Hennig, C-U-R-T is the way he spells the Curt.
Break it, break it, break it.
Referee Sandy Barr counting twice, a 2 count. Can get no more.
Billy sucks.
Double knee drop to the hamstrings. That's got a smart. Whoa, went for the elbow drop. Whitecloud was not that far out of it. He saw it coming and got out of the way. Now Whitecloud is back on Hennig. The whip into the ropes. Catches him with a belly goat butt. Lowered the head and jammed it right into the solar plexus.
Oh.
And now a kick into the belly. It's a legal kick. The top of the boot. The whip into the ropes again. Oh, the top of the victory roll is Hennig. 1, 2, and no. Not enough. Almost, but not quite. Back with the headbutt to the midsection again. Judo chop straightens
Watch
Hennig up.
the
Double judo chop
neck.
puts him into the ropes.
Watch the
whip
throat.
toward the camera, coming away from
Hi-ya.
it. A kick from Hennig. Drops Billy Whitecloud to the powder blue canvas. Body slam coming up, backbreaker. Hennig with a backbreaker. Now covers with the body press, didn't hook the leg. Whitecloud able to flail kick out of it.
Whoa.
And he's taken down with a small package. 1, 2, and he's able to kick out of it. Two guys having a heck of a match going at it, and nearly all of it, 99% of it, been straight, good, clean, scientific wrestling.
Yeah, 1 minute remaining.
And the crowd seeming to enjoy it. Side headlock.
Come on, Curt.
With the hold. They're into the far neutral corner. Referee calls for the break. The whip into the near neutral corner, reverse.
Oh.
Double kick off of the top ropes. Whitecloud picking Hennig up. Body slam. Covers with the body press. Not even a 2 count. Hennig hanging in.
I think the ref was a little out of position there.
Tried to get the abdominal stretch on him, it appeared. Hennig took him into the ropes. Threatens to throw a punch. Doesn't. But Billy let go of the judo chop at the break, and there's the bell. We will have us a time limit draw. So get your paper and pencil. We're going to be reviewing the towns where the wrestling's going on. And remember, in the first 5 towns I mentioned through Thursday.
That kind of stunk. It went to a draw.
Those towns will be having Andre the Giant
TV limit
on
draw.
the card. So please remember that.
I didn't really like those kind of matches, but I did like this one because, again, I think Curt was just showing off his talent. I stopped sharing there. So next week we are going to do Rip Oliver versus Curt Hennig for the championship, which I'm very excited about, even though Curt does not win because I think Buddy Rose interferes or something. Somebody interferes. It was either Matt Bourne or Buddy Rose. I can't remember. But we will watch that match, Rip Oliver versus Curt Hennig. And but that's it for this show, guys. I will see you next week. Of course, we will have another show in store for you. If you again could please like and share and also leave a comment, because they are taking away our watch hours. I only have like I went from like 500 to like maybe 100. So if you guys could really help me out, I think that would be so awesome. Make sure you like and comment, or just comment. But make sure that you get this to all the wrestling fans who liked Curt Hennig. And now everyone is going to hear shameless plugs. And just to let you know that the outro song is AI generated at the end. My links are in the description field. I'm going a little bit of a hiatus for a couple of my shows. I'm just really, really sadly booked up with my son going back to school soon. And then, of course, well, this will be coming out in the end of August. So my son will already be back in school. So, but Whispers of the Craft may be going on a little bit of a hiatus. I don't know yet, but I know I'm not filming today with that show. There is the newest episode will be about Lou, or Loomis, or Lamas, or however you say it. If you are interested in that, the links are in the description field. You can watch that. Like I said, I may go on a little hiatus because I am really, really, really busy. I have all kinds of shows going on, Pro Wrestling Talk, and then I also do Angel's Show and Angel in the Afternoons for every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to check those out, links are in the description field. Please, please, please check them out. And of course, we'll be back next week with another episode of Nobody Beats Curt Hennig. Nobody. And remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. Bye, guys. Hey, Curt Hennig fans. Hello, and welcome to the Shameless Plugs. I wanted to do an updated version because I no longer have Patreon. I don't know if anyone has seen, and down in the description field, the first shameless plug I would like to do is for my Cash App and my PayPal account. If you can donate, please, please, please donate today. I actually had one donation, but that was more for my birthday. So anyway, if you can donate, please see the links in the description field for my PayPal and my Cash App. I'd like to start off by saying also, and I will say this at the end, I have an AI outro that is AI generated. I actually made a country song dedicated to Curt. I made several. Just in case, there also maybe in the future or right now is going to be an AI intro. So I just want to let you know that the intro also could be AI, and this is for Amazon. Excuse me. This is for YouTube only. YouTube only. So the first shameless plug I would like to do is Kit Cabello. He is one of my great, great friends. Excuse me. I love him to death. And what a great man, great guy, all around great friend as well. You can catch him on Heartlands Media. That's 9 a.m. Central, Monday through Friday. And he will tell it like it is. Trust me, he will tell it like it is. Can't say enough great things about Kit Cabello. Also, check out Angel Riviera. He is in Angel in the Afternoon. And of course, he is my host for Pro Wrestling Talk. Pro Wrestling Talk is every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, though those are scheduled to change due to family issues or WrestleMania or a pay-per-view. Also, I would like you to, but definitely check out Angel in the Afternoon. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he also tells it like it is. Way to go, Angel. Okay, on to deconstructing topics. My big brother, Dave. I can't say enough great things about Dave. He is a big supporter of mine, and I'm a big supporter of him. If you check out Deconstructing Topics, he has his own show. I'm not sure what episode he's on right now, but he has a great podcast. Please, please, please listen to it. You can check it out on YouTube. I don't know if he's on Rumble, but I'll see if I can get a Rumble link. All these links are in the description field if you want to check these people out. Also, I'd like to mention my little kid brother, Alex Knight. We are actually not really related, but I see him like a little brother. So anyway, Alex Knight, you can find him on Angel in the Afternoon. You can also catch him on Pro Wrestling Talk. And I think he's going to do a baseball podcast with Angel as well. So check that out. That'll be on Sundays. I'm not sure the time. I'll have to get that from Angel later. But I just want to make sure that you check him out because he is a great person and someone I can call friend and little brother. The next shameless plug I'd like to do really fast is Black Magic Talk is my other show, guys. If you would like to check that out, all you have to do is click the link in the description field, and blessed be to you if you are also a witch, wizard, or warlock, or whatever you call yourself. You can check that out in the description field. We have a lot of fun over there. I love to have on special guests, especially Sonia Smith. She's a very dear friend of mine. I hope you will subscribe to all these people on YouTube or on Rumble. We are also on Rumble. The Rumble description field, the link is in the description field. Sorry. If you would like to check that out, this will be going on YouTube, of course, because I don't need this for Rumble. I could put it on Rumble. I think I might. So if you are on Rumble watching this and you would like to see the YouTube version of this, it's mostly audio that you will see, except for this part, right? Just check us out on YouTube. The link is in the description field. And again, if you want to check out Black Magic Talk, you can check that out too, where we talk everything pagan and Wiccan. There is no evil or black magic, of course. It's all great fun, and we have a good time. If you like a personal tarot reading from me, click the link in the description field below. I can get you my, my pricing and stuff. If you would like to be a guest on the Black Magic Talk, or if you'd like to be on Pro Wrestling Talk, you can DM me on X. My X is in the description field for both Black Magic Talk and for Curt Hennig podcast. Go ahead and hit those in the description field and DM me, and feel free to ask if you'd like to be a guest. If there's anything else, concerns, or if you would like to just give feedback, you can always DM us on X and so on. Just want to mention my Cash App and my PayPal account are in the description field. If you can give to the show, great. If not, please enjoy the show. That's what we are mainly here for, just for your entertainment purposes only. And again, I will reiterate that the AI outro song is AI generated. That is for everyone, for Rumble and for YouTube. Also, there could be an AI intro song. Just want to let you know that if there's ever an intro song, it is AI generated on YouTube. I created a couple of songs here and there, a couple of country songs I think that Curt would like. So I hope you check those out. And remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect or Curt Hennig. Nobody.
In a small town gym with wooden floors, he'd lace up his boots, he'd settle the scores. With a suplex or a lariat, he'd stand tall. Curt Hennig, the hero we all recall. Oh, Mr. Perfect, the man we admire in the wrestling ring. He set hearts on fire. From the farm to the glory, he took his stand. A true country legend, the perfect man. Through the cheers and the bright spotlights, he wrestled his dreams on countless nights. With a fisherman's carry and a confident grin, Curt showed the world the warrior within. Oh, Mr. Perfect, the man we admire in the wrestling ring. He set hearts on fire. From the farm to the glory, he took his stand. A true country legend, the perfect man. Humming the ballads of a heart so strong, where the echoes of victory always belong. He taught us the life wrestling, his name remains Curt Hennig, who broke through the chains. From Minnesota's fields to the wrestling halls, the perfect man who answered the calls. Oh, Mr. Perfect, the man we admire in the wrestling ring. He set hearts on fire. From the farm to the glory, he took his stand. A true country legend, the perfect man. Perfect